big melting pot. You have different cultures.
Not much friendliness.
I like the museums. I love my school. I love the school that
LA
I'm
is a
in. I
very
think it's fucking
specific
hot.
city.
整个环境不是非常的
There's a lot to
融入
Los
那种感
Angeles.
觉，基本上
I hate the air. I hate the traffic.
I mean, people are nice, you know, but I never feel comfortable.
All the garbage, and all the
Yeah,
more
yeah.
fumes, all the more cars, and all the more noise, and all the more strip malls, and all the more everything.
My name is
我的
Maggie.
名字是顾浩
My。name is Nabila Lee.
My name is Sonia.
For me, a lot of time I think an American before I came here is what in the movie, because that's what American made it.
Was it Elvis Presley? It was one of those movies with palm trees and the colorful and, you know, like pretty colors.
《故事讲一个东西，在每一个角色里面，他都试图融入这个角色，或者说做到成功，但是都是由于种种原因失败。
When I moved down here, I tried to make friends like in the Bay, and it was more difficult because of the culture. You know, we gotta get in a fucking car, we gotta organize. What's the traffic? You know what I mean? And it hurt me that I didn't have as much access to my friends.
I came to US 6 years ago for my MBA, and I studied for finance. Small town, small school, very different than what I thought. Cows, horses, farms. After 911, cannot find a job. Help me with my foreign status. So got a job in LA. That's why I relocated to LA. Never want to come to LA before.
I moved here because of my daughter. And who would think that somebody from Panama would be in this big movie business? My husband came for a tiny bit, but then he went back to New York to work. And so the three girls were here with me, but it was kind of difficult, you know, adjusting, you know, a new place, no friends, really. It was hard. I don't know what it is, but I haven't connected all the way here.
So that was really depressing when I first moved to LA. I was really, really depressed because I felt like I was alone in this huge city, and people just didn't. The way in which people vibe with you is very different here. Like, you won't walk down the street and, for the most part, and people would be like, hi, and then have time to have a conversation with you. You know? So you have to really put out an effort to create a community.
When the time I graduated from school, I always want to work for banking. Always want. Investment banking, commercial banking, my dream job. Not able to get it. Don't know why. When I was in Chicago, I was telling my friends. And I'll stop crying when I tell the story. Very cold day, windy. I have this huge stack of resume, and I was holding it, and I walk on to the Michigan Avenue. A lot of banks. Don't know anybody. I have no connection. Bad economy. So I walk into every bank and I just tell them I want to talk to your manager. And they say, why? I was like, I know you probably don't hire right now, but I really want to work for a banking industry. This is my resume. Can at least keep me in your mind? I probably submit, I don't know how many hundreds of resumes, working to how many, probably 20, 30 banks. Nobody ever sent me back a response. nobody ever answered me. I was so desperate. I was driving my little car, and I was looking at all these high school, like tall buildings, and I was like, there's got so many jobs in there. How come I cannot even get one?
California is just different. It's a beautiful state. It's very, very pretty, but this is a very pretentious place. It's all make-believe.
Most people come here with an agenda, and so it's just difficult to really sift out, you know, the right people to talk to.
So everybody has their own agenda. Nobody really have time just go there to make friends for making friends. A lot of time there gotta be a reason behind that. Is it because my business opportunity? Is it because my dating requirement? Is this because of my school? So there gotta be some sin out there or some reason behind that.
I mean, people are nice, you know, but I never feel comfortable. I never feel... I'm not comfortable here. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the people or if it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one with the problem. But I don't feel this place, honestly.
Because of how big it is, because of how expansive it is, because of how it's a car culture, you will never see that person again. Like, there's a lot of space in between you.
Maybe because of what I experienced in the beginning when I came here. Walked into the store with my daughters. I went to Nordstrom. I wasn't polished. I was clean. My hair was combed. I had makeup on. I looked like this, like I am right now. Okay? And I needed an outfit for an event. And I'm looking through the racks. Tatiana was helping. Oh, mommy, this one, this one, this one. Mommy, try this one, whatever. And Annie was like, no, mommy, this one, whatever. And I'm like, okay. And I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, this one. Maybe I'll try this one. So I had like 2 suits that I wanted to try. And I turned to this person that was working there. I said, can I try these 2? She said to me, those are very expensive. I could not believe what she told me. Those are very expensive. I said, yes, I want to try them on. Things have not changed that much. It seems that way, but I don't think it has. You know what? People just can't meet somebody and just accept them. You speak whatever. You look whatever. Just accept me. I'm nice, accept me. That's it.
I've learned in LA that it's really about making choices. Like, your life really is about making choices. So if you choose to do certain things in your life, you will attract people of like mind. My mom calls on the house phone. She goes, look on the coffee table. I go look on the coffee table. She's like, there's $10. That's the $10 that you're supposed to use to buy food. And I want for you to go to the film festival. You have to go. So I have to take the red line, then I have to take the green line, and then I have to take like 2 different buses. And this is all at night. So if you don't have a car and you don't have access to those kind of resources, you're fucked. So it was like 3.5 hours for me to get to Crenshaw. The last bus that I waited for, I waited there for 1 hour and 15 minutes in the rain because the bus that was supposed to come, it never came. And I stood out there for 1.5 hours. So I'm looking at my watch. It's like 9 o'clock, 9:15. I missed this movie. I've been traveling for 3.5 hours. I'm like, fuck. Finally, the bus comes. I get on the bus. I go to Crenshaw Boulevard Mall. So I'm just standing there. I'm like, fuck. I'm in the Crenshaw. There's all these beautiful ass black people all over the place. I don't know any of them. And it's LA, so of course they don't say shit to me. You know what I mean? I'm used to being in the Bay, and people are like, hey, what's up? Or in New York, what's up, sister? You know, how you doing? How you feeling? Whatever. LA, black people, they're like, bitch. You know, that's what I'm thinking, because I'm tripping. You know what I mean? Like, I'm projecting my perceptions of LA on to people right now. I'm like, this guy comes up to me with these dreadlocks, beautiful, beautiful guy. And he stands there and he's looking at me. I'm like, what? And he's like, oh, what's up? My name. He's like, I really want to get a nose ring. That's when I had a nose ring. I was like, you really want to get a nose ring? Okay, cool, get one. And so he stood there and talked to me, and then I was like, well, who are you? And he's like, oh, well, I run the film festival. And I was like, you run the film festival? He's like, yeah, I run the whole film festival. I was like, man, I missed this film, and I really want to see another one. He's like, just follow me. So I walked through the crowd of all these people waiting online at this huge film festival and just walked straight in. And he's like, oh, you can watch this movie for free. So I watched 2 movies for free, met all of his friends, and that's how I met, like, my first group of people in LA. I just want to help people to get to that point, because I understand people who come here from other places, other countries, other whatever. You know, I understand, like, that feeling of being alone and that feeling of having no resources and that feeling of having to really see things outside of your reality.
So it happened the moment you almost give up, but you're really not looking for it anymore. Somebody called me. I was actually traveling in Chicago. They said, we want you to come in for an interview. And I was like, what position am I interviewing for? For me, it has been a long way to have this job. So I feel, in a certain way, I'm very blessed. At least I'm on track, my career-wise. Never want to come to LA before. It's a pretty interesting city. It's very like big melting pot. You have different cultures. You can meet any type of people you want to meet. You name the food. You can go to any type of restaurant you want to go.
I don't think it's a melting pot. I think it's more like a salad. Like when you make a salad, you put all these different things together, and they mix a bit. The juices from each one of those different things get into the salad dressing, get into the water on the lettuce, you know what I mean? But you can still stick your fork in and take out a piece of tomato and put it in your mouth, and it feels really distinctly like a tomato.
The United States has been good to us. The funny thing is that when I went back to Panama, like recently we went back, I can't stay there. Maybe I got spoiled. But it's interesting. Life does take you in so many directions that, but it's been good. It's been nice.